Hey guys, I thought since a lot of people don't know what my leverage deck is, I am going to start doing readings every Monday. But understanding that these readings are going out into the Ethernet, out into the electronic world, and other people may find them on days A, other than Monday, B, other weeks, other months, maybe even other years, because, that's what posts do. So I'm probably going to, from here on, preface all of these readings with the idea that if you're seeing this, then maybe it's got some interesting information. Much like when animals come across and you get those messages from the animals or messages from the insects. Well, here's a leverage card deck reading, and let's see how it applies to you. Now, in this case, I went ahead and I rolled already so that I can get what cards are coming up. And the card that was coming up for where are we in general was the soul suit. And it was the 6th card in the soul suit. I'm going to try not to burn myself and everything else. Obviously, I didn't create the setup very well. All right, 4th deck, 6th card, 2, 4, 6. Interesting. We are here. We are in release. So the release card, release, rejection, there's a lot of different ways that this can happen. Some of us may be at a point where things are dropping off very easily, much like leaves do in the fall, where things simply dry up and drop away and they're no longer of use to us and they just let go. Other things may be more like the skink's tail, where if we're forced to release it, then we let go of it. But it kind of gives us the heebie-jeebies, and we're having issues with this idea, and it's going to take us time to recalibrate this whole idea of not having these things in our lives. And of course, the third state of release is the no, really, get the hell out. So the funny thing is, you may have all of these things going on in your life in some way, shape, or form. There may be some things that drop away easily. There may be some things that are being yanked out from under your feet, and you may have other things that you are pushing out the door and trying to slam that door behind it. So just understanding that this is kind of where a lot of us are right now. It's not a bad place. Think of it like spring cleaning. Sometimes it's just time to take out the trash. As far as a place to be in life, it's okay. Our struggle, unfortunately, is a little more jarring. I say that as I knock more things over. Wow. We'll get the setup better next time. But the struggle for right now is this card, reality check. Give yourself time to assess, because this is important, and be aware of Mmere Dane as well. So when we talk about reality check and having issues with reality checks, are you taking the time for them? If you are taking the time for them, are you finding that when you get a reality check, you are being really triggered or really overwhelmed, or it just really is taking you off guard, that you're finding yourself being potentially numb or blind until that reality check smacks you between the eyes and forces you to reassess? That's not a great thing. But also, it can be really important you know, in the picture on the card, you have a rope bridge that literally has some parts that are rotting out and holes in the rope bridge. And sometimes we look at life and we see those obstacles and we see those dangers. And Mmere Dane reminds us this is just a moment on that journey. That journey may look long, it may look difficult, it may look full of dangers, it may look whatever. But life is about the moments. If it's a bad moment, be happy it's only going to be a moment. Eventually, at some point, it's not going to be a bad moment. If it's a good moment, take the time to appreciate the good moments as they come through. Those reality checks can be precious and full of huge amounts of information if you give them the chance to be. Where your leverage rides for right now. We're back in the soul suit. And it is an interesting place to call leverage. It's probably the most disturbing card of the deck, folks, so fair warning. It is old wounds. And I know that is a little bit of a disturbing image, but I want you to remember that if old wounds are coming up as your leverage point right now, you survived whatever those things were. You gained experience, you gained understanding, and it is the wisdom that has come from those old wounds, the survival that happened after those old wounds, that may give you the leverage to be able to handle whatever's going on right now, to be able to clear away what you need to be able to handle these reality checks that are happening and create a path forward for yourself that actually brings you closer to health, happiness, success, hope. So it's not a bad place to be for right now, but it's a powerful place, and it's a place of a lot of change. So give yourself a little compassion, a little space for grace, because right now there's a lot going on. You have the ability to make it through this, all right? So, deep breaths. I have faith in you. If you're listening to this, you must be doing the work. So, congratulations. Keep doing it. Blessed be.